Hello friends, I am Ms. Sasika Patel. Welcome you all in the new session of English grammar. Today in this video we are going to discuss one important tense, that is the past continuous tense. Now it is very much clear to you in your mind that if you want to improve your writing skill, then the tense plays very important role. So you must have the knowledge of the tenses, okay? And if you have the proper knowledge of the proper tense, then you can easily write anything. Now as far as language is concerned, we have already discussed that main three tenses are there in each and every language. So first one is past tense, second one is present, and third one is future. Means we can say past tense, present tense, past tense and future tense. These are the three main tenses for any of the language, okay? So in this video we are going to discuss about past continuous tense. In the earlier video we have already completed the session with the present continuous tense, okay, and that is a little bit similar to here, because here is also we have continuous and in that also we have continuous, but the forms of to be will going to definitely change and even the keywords are going to change. Now there is a confusion in the mind of the students as far as this present continuous tense is concerned, and basically in the competitive exam also the blanks are there, and if you know these tense, so it is you can easily fill in the blanks, because here we have two tenses are getting mixed with each other, okay? One is past simple past tense and second one we can say past continuous, but no need to worry about it. Just go through the video so you can easily identify and fill that answers. So first of all we will discuss about the uses of past continuous tense. As far as this past continuous tense is concerned, I already told to you that sometimes we have two tenses, okay? One is simple past tense and one is past continuous tense. So first of all take a look that what are the uses of past continuous tense. So first of all, if we want to use or we want to show and used to talk about things which were in progress at the particular time in past. See, it is very important. Used to talk about things which were in progress at particular time in the present, means at a particular time of past it was like in progress, means something that was in progress in a particular time of past, okay? For example, at 7:30 we were getting ready to go out. Now see, it is a past tense or past continuous, means we can say we're getting ready or we're getting, but see, which were in progress at the particular time in past. The time here, see, at 7:30, that shows the time of past. But at the same time we were getting ready to go out, means that shows that we were getting ready to go out, that is the action, and which is in progress, means anything or any action that we want to show that which was in progress at a particular time in past, anything that was like continuing or we can say in progress at a particular time of past. Here the word time in past, that is very important. Time in present, so that is the present continuous tense, but time in past, so that is the past continuous tense. So it is very important. Then second one, I was reading a book from 12 o'clock. This is also very important. Sometimes these kind of sentences you will get in the exam. That from the 12 o'clock means that is the time that shows the past, okay? From 12 o'clock, that shows the time in the past, but the action is still in progress. Which is the action? So I was reading a book, means you can say that things which were in progress at a particular time of the past. And if you want to show these kind of action, you have to use which tense? Past continuous tense. Then another thing is that used to talk about an action that was in progress when something else happened. So two tenses are here. See, an action that was in progress means one action was going on at a particular time of past, like this, and something else happened means anything or another action that was already completed. One is in continuous form and second one that was completely completed. Okay, so for that also we are using past continuous tense. So here we have two tenses. One I told to you that already happened. So for that we have to use simple past tense, and here simple past tense describe finished action, means we can say V2. We have already discussed in the past tense that if you want to show the action which was already completed, or for that we have to use V2 form of the particular verb, or we can say past form. And second tense, see, action that was in progress, means action which was like in progress. So in progress means continuous. So for that, if past continuous tense, so it shows action in the progress, means we can say ing form with the to be form of past tense. Okay, so that is very important. This is very important. One was like already over and one is finished, and one will already in the progress. Okay, one was in progress and other one that was already happened. So for that we have to use past continuous tense. For example, when Mihir entered in the room, so the process, or we can say the action to entered in the room, that is over. Okay, so entered here V2 form is there. See, Ajay was sleeping. So one action, still it was like in progress. Which one? So Ajay was sleeping. See, so was and ing, that shows past continuous tense. And when Mihir entered in the room, so to process the process to entered in the room which was already happened. Okay, so for that we have to use V2, means if V2 is there, so it is our simple past tense. So one thing or one progress, it was already happened, or we can say it was done. And second one, Ajay was sleeping, so the progress, like the action of sleeping, is in progress. So for that what we are using past continuous tense. Okay, then another one, for repeated actions over a period of time in the past. If anything like that is repeated action over the particular period of time, so for that also what we are using? We are using past continuous tense. For example, Yashika was attending tuition classes in those days, means sometime what happened in present, we are remembering our past, that at that time we were laughing, at that time we were watching the movie. So same here, that Yashika was attending tuition classes in those days, means in those days, that is a particular time of past, she was attending the tuition classes. Okay, so for that we are using past continuous tense. So generally what happened, that the actions which were in progress at a particular time in the past, so for that we are using past continuous tense. Then here we have used to talk about an action that was in progress when something else happened. Okay, one action, that is simple past tense here described finished action, and past continuous tense described action in the progress. And second one, for repeated actions over a period of time in the past. If we have the particular action that was repeated actions over a period of a particular time in the past, so for that also we are using past continuous tense. So first of all, let's discuss about the keywords of the past continuous tense. How we can get the information that this sentence is belong to past continuous tense. So you have the words like when, while, then, as, at that time. See, here word we have that. If this is that, so it indicates present continuous tense. Then at that moment, at this time plus time of past. In a simple present continuous tense also we have the same words, but at this time was there and at this moment, plus here see at this time, but with that we have to use time of past. Like this, Yasika was attending tuition classes in those days. So those days indicate the time of the past. So which are the key words? So when, while, then, as, at that time, at that moment, at this time plus time of past. So that is the key words to indicate or to identify past continuous tense. Now as far as the form of to be's are concerned, so what are the forms of to be? So here we have two to be forms, was and were. Okay, so that is again the question is there in your mind that ma'am, when we have to use was and when we have to use were. So in simple, if you have the singular subject, so you have to use was, and if plural subject is there, then you have to use were. In short, when I is there, so I indicate singular, so you have to use was. We and you, that indicate plural form, so you have to use were. And he, she, it, that indicate the singular form again, so you have to use was, and they indicate plural form, so you have to use were. So these you have to remember. If singular subject is there, so with singular you have to use was, and if plural subject is there, so with plural you have to use were. Okay, and the forms of to be are like was and were. Then how to form the verb, so that is also very important. Here also we have two words. Which are the two words? First one is past and second one is continuous. So here was and were, that indicate the to be form of past tense. And I already told to you that if you want to form any of the continuous tense, then you have to use ing form of the verb. So ing form of the verb, and when you add ing form, it will directly change into the continuous tense. So how to form this past continuous? So was, were plus ing form of the verb. Interrogative again we have already discussed in the present continuous tense. So first come to be form was or were, then subject, then ing form plus object and plus extra words. Then if you want to change negative sentence, so it is also very easy, was, were plus what you have to add, not, and the sentence will definitely going to change in the negative sentence. So this is the basic thing you have to remember. Now let's check some of the example. So I was studying for the test last evening. So here first of all I already told you that make the parts, so you can easily form the sentence. So I subject, was, that is a to be form, studying, that is the main verb. Okay, was is the form of to be. Then for the test we can consider object, and last evening, that shows the time, past, or we can say extra word. So first of all we will make which sentence? So first of all we will make interrogative sentence. So when you want to make interrogative, so in present continuous also I told you that you have to form the cross pattern, means the form of to be comes forward. So here the forms of to be, that is the was and then subject. So was I, then the whole sentence is remains same, studying for test last evening, and you are forming interrogative sentence. So what you have to put? You have to put question mark. Then negative sentence. So see, negative sentence, what you have to do? Was, were plus not, means after was and were directly you have to put not. So first come I, then was. Then what you have to add? You have to add a not to make negative. So I was not studying for test last evening, right? Then see second one. So first of all we will make interrogative. So he is our subject, was form of to be, speaking main verb, to himself we can consider as like extra word, or that shows pronoun. Okay, reflexive pronoun, he, himself, I, myself, you, yourselves, you know very well, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, and they, so themselves. So first of all we have to follow the cross pattern, means in short the form of to be come first. So form of to be is was, then he. So was he, then the whole sentence remain the same, speaking to himself, question mark. Okay, now let's make the negative sentence. So what you have to use? First of all subject, so he. Then after was, what you have to add? So was plus not. So he was not speaking to himself. Okay, it's very easy. If the concept is clear to you, then you can easily form it. So they were running to catch a butterfly. See, I, that is singular, so we have to use was. Here also he singular, so we are using was. But here they plural, so what we have to use were. So they is our subject, were form of to be, running main verb, to catch. See again here verb, we can say helping verb, or that is the finite verb to. Okay, and a butterfly, that is object. So what comes first? So form of to be come first, so where. Okay, then what comes? They. So were they running to catch a butterfly, question mark. And what will be the negative? So they were not, because we have to add not, so they were not running to catch a butterfly. Okay, now remember one more thing, that this was, that is in the middle of the sentence. When it comes forward, so here the first letter, that is was, so W is capital, and it is the rule of sentence, okay, that the first letter of the sentence will always is always capital. So you have to remember that thing. Now question tag. So as far as the question tags are concerned, so negative, suppose was not, so what comes? Wasn't and were not. So here we have weren't. And you know very well, sentence is in positive, so answer will be negative, and if it is in negative, so the answer will be in positive. So let's check it. I was studying for the test last night. So here it's positive. So my question tag is was is given. So what comes? So wasn't. And here we have to use pronoun. So that is I. So wasn't I, question mark. See here, I was not studying. So not is there, that means negative. So what is the question tag? Was, and then comes I. Let's check here. He was speaking to himself. So here was, and that is positive. So negative we have to use wasn't. And here directly pronoun is given, wasn't he, question mark. And here he was not speaking. So that is in negative. So our answer is was he, then question mark. Right, I hope it is clear to you. What you have to remember, keywords, okay, and then after was, were plus ing. Still if you have any doubts, so you can write in comment box, so I will try to solve your problems. And if you like the video, then like it, share with your other friends, and thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.